Well,
Oh,
Koolme's
you
like
guys like
smacking in my ear, so I was kind of waiting for him to.
you got to give it like a 10-minute.
Well, the way this usually works is we wait for something to start happening, and then I'll intro into it. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little hungry. I'm just.
Yeah, and he likes to tell me he's fucking hungry every fucking 5 seconds. Anyway, guys, welcome. See, that's how we do intros here. We talk about some random shit, and then we intro into it. Guys, welcome to the Badmouth Podcast, episode 56. It's me, obviously. I'm Nexus with Koolme66, and we are joined by the G Fuel sipping, the PUBG slaying, and he's bald, GinORRmous. Yes.
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 Finally on the podcast.
Hello.
And
Long overdue.
What's up, guys?
So this episode doesn't have too many things we're gonna do, but there's the big thing we're gonna do is gonna take a while, but we'll get to that later. And real quick, in this app, I saw this like not too long ago, but the next Jurassic World movie got announced like fully today.
It's
gonna be called Jurassic World Rebirth, and they actually gave the release date and the synopsis of the movie.
Oh, I only got the picture.
Yeah, I didn't see the synopsis, so you're gonna have to fill us in.
I can read some of this for you. So some of the stars in the movie, it's gonna be Scarlett Johansson is one of the leads. Someone named Jonathan Bailey, 2-time Oscar winner, Mahershala Ali. I don't know if I said that right, probably not, but the dude that's playing Blade in the new one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're easing us into him.
So yeah, it's that guy. So this one, according to this, says 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, the planet is basically inhospitable to the dinosaurs, and there's a couple of the more of the alpha dinosaurs, like the T-Rex and all that have a life-saving benefit to humankind, and they go to get this thing, and basically, apparently the aquatic dinosaurs attack them, and then they get lost into this island that was hidden that'll have dinosaurs on it, I'm assuming, from what this is saying.
A hidden island, huh?
A hidden island, yeah.
So it's pretty much what Dominion should have been, which I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Like an extinction type, it sounds like.
For a second, I forgot what that movie's even about. But then it was about the bugs. The big fucking, whatever.
Locust.
The locusts, yeah.
But yeah, it was like 3 different movies into one. It was a little weird. They had the kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you had the Locust storyline. And then, I guess it would be trying to take down Biosyn. I don't know if that would count as a third storyline. Kind of rolls into the Locust thing, but there's at least 2 different stories in this movie.
And the release date is next year. I don't know if it was July or June, but it was either June or July 2nd. Probably July.
Ooh.
But it was one of those of next year. So yeah, that's the next one. And there was some set pictures. I don't have any of those here, but yeah, it's called Jurassic World Rebirth
Interesting.
for next year.
I don't know if I like the name, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else they would have named it, but
well, the rumored title I think was like Jurassic City.
Jurassic City.
They showed a little teaser. But it's just the title, like the logo.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll come out next year with all those fellas. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. And yeah, July 2nd or June 2nd, one of those.
Gonna be a banger.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know if they said it's another trilogy or if it's another just one-off movie or something, but
yeah, it sounded like it was another. What they were doing more than one, from what I gathered out of it.
Wouldn't doubt it.
A
Huge money.
new era is born. that's what kind of made me think it was going to be more than one.
Oh yeah, then probably. I mean, those movies always make like billions, so I'm sure they'll make more.
But yeah, I mean, this is this is what Dominion should have been. I mean, just judging from the pictures, at least.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I have on that. I don't.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, but that's
Should
all
have
I.
been that.
That's all I have on that. And that was just I didn't. This wasn't part of it originally, but I just got this, so
Yeah,
That was definitely a good thing to bring up, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
July 2025.
So another big
Boy.
thing that happened recently was ORR and Koolme met after 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, just the other day.
right.
And
right.
if you guys haven't seen it, Koolme did make a vlog for it, so you can go watch that as well. It's on his YouTube. But right now, we're gonna talk about that day. Let's get into this. So, how did the day start? How did they start when you guys were all together?
I'll tell you how it started. I didn't miss the directions on how to get there. I got there with no issues at all.
Yeah.
I gotta throw that out there. That's
You should've
for us
right
Apple
next to the curb.
us Apple users. Yeah, shout out to you guys.
That's me.
Everybody that came here with Apple has found the exact address.
Mm.
The Ubered or Dasher didn't find it. I couldn't find it when I first got here, and it takes you just to the main street, like the main area. It doesn't tell you where it's at. It just says it's on your right or left, and that's it.
So you're saying
Yeah.
Apple is better?
Well,
That's
no,
what
because
I'm saying.
technically Nick found it, but he said he found it because he's smart. He followed the numbers. It didn't actually take him to here.
I think he
took
said
him
it.
to, like,
I think it took him to like the street, and then he had to find the rest.
Yeah, it took him to the other side of the. It took him to the other side of the complex.
Where that
which I
Wendy's
usually
guy
go.
went, and then you got that picture.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it didn't technically take him here. It's an Android issue. It doesn't have accurate.
Right.
It doesn't have accurate GPS. But it's whatever. Yeah, Apple's better at finding places.
And
Trash.
just in general.
Actually,
No.
it's funny we say that because I hate the Apple Maps. It
I-
always tends to like takes me the wrong direction.
It did it to me when I'm trying to think. I don't remember where we were going. I want to say we might have been going to
Her first brother's house, I think, before we were going to Hawaii. But yeah, like, or was it that, or was it? I can't think so. But there's been a couple instances where it's taken me the wrong course, and then I'll have like another new 15 minutes tacked on wherever.
Hmm.
It just pisses me off.
Damn Apple.
Pisses me off.
But yeah, anyways, going back to the meeting.
Yeah.
This all started with this fool playing peekaboo with me. Just so the chat knows. Man was playing peekaboo on the side of the house or side of his apartment.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the hell?
I was a
like-
little scared.
I was like, Anaya's not here. Anaya's my daughter, for those that don't know. But yeah. So he hopped in the car, and first thing we did was talk about getting grilled. I asked him if there was a Shake Shack around, because I had never been to Shake Shack. Oregonians don't get that pleasure.
No.
And sure enough, we had one that was somewhat nearby, and we went there. Shake Shack was solid. My only gripe about it was the price. I think that was everybody's agreement. But food wise, taste wise, it all tastes pretty good. But yeah, as soon as we got out of the car, in the parking lot for Shake Shack, we dabbed it up, hugged it out one time.
Ugh.
Might have been some butt grabbing.
Oh,
I'm
See,
just
at least he hugs me, you bitch.
I'm not hugging you ever.
But
Unbelievable.
I will say, if I known my ass was going to be a part of this vlog, I would have been twerking a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
Like I think it
It was in there for a minute. It was in there for a minute.
was in there for like a minute 30.
I think was it
Yeah.
the YouTube short? Or was that also in the vlog? Because the YouTube
in the
short was
vlog.
straight ass. It was
Yeah,
all
it's in
ass.
both. It's in both.
Also, real quick, there is a Shake Shack in Portland.
Is there?
Yeah, but I would never go to Portland.
Yeah, dude, I don't like driving through Portland. I only do it when I actually have to. I didn't know there was one in Portland though.
There's one in Portland, Beaverton, and Tigard.
Interesting. Well, learn something new every day.
All of those are miles away from me.
Way too far.
Yeah, fuck that. Another Shake Shack fact is 5 of them closed in LA today because the minimum wage was raised, so they closed their stores for them on the employees.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
What the? That's insane. What a random but like convenient fact considering we're talking about it.
Yeah, and their fucking prices are outrageous. So
Yeah, I mean, no shocker, right? That's why people prefer In and Out.
yeah, it's just it's probably a little bit cheaper, but yeah, I mean,
In and Out's
your
cheaper?
food's I think it's a little bit cheaper because you get actual meal.
Unless you're Nicholas and you get fucking 3 4x4s.
Bro, no matter what you get, it's way cheaper. I know, like,
Yeah,
in the past, when I was eating by myself and whatnot, and I ordered, like, some for, like, later in the day, I'd order, like, the 4x4s. I think I got, like, 4 of them, but I'd also get the animal fries and then the milkshake. And that shit was always cheap.
yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember back in the day, it was like maybe like $20 for all that.
But we dropped what? You said I dropped like $50?
You dropped like $50. I dropped 16.
Yeah, it was like
single
50.
cheeseburger.
It was like 50 for me and Panay.
50? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
That should have been laced in gold.
I got 2 of those mango passion, whatever the hell they're called. Basically mango lemonade, I think. And then she got like a basic burger with fries. I got some of those cheese fries with the what was the burger? I don't know. It was a good burger. I think it was a double, but yeah, still $50 for that. Ridiculous.
Was it the Shake
Yeah.
Shack that had the fucking that bag game in the back? Was it that one?
Cornhole?
Oh, cornhole? Yeah. It was like
They didn't-
put up. It was sitting in the corner.
Did
Yeah,
he
they didn't
did
even
he
have it out.
did he say, "Hey, if I make this, you're paying for my food," but not even make the bet and just throw it on you too? Or
Bitch, they didn't have it set up.
he did that
Yeah,
to
it
me.
was-
So
It was just
And it was
folded in
in-
the corner.
And we went to the front door this time.
that's good. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't do that.
No, we thought it was locked.
Yeah, had that like done in less than 10 minutes though. We were in and out of that.
We wanted to
Despite
get
eating in.
to where we wanted to go, but yeah, we sat there for like 10 minutes, maybe less.
It took as long to get the food and eat it as it did to walk to there and back in the parking lot we were at.
And where'd you guys go after In and Out?
I know Panay was not happy about the parking spot.
No, she definitely wasn't. She fucking bolted away from us so fast. But
we had been walking a bunch the previous 2 days. So
yeah, no, I would. Well, there was parking in the front, but it's metered, and that's what sucked.
oh, that side parking on the way through was all metered parking.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
there was one. Well, I think I think there was a few that aren't, but the one that was like right in front of Shake Shack was metered. Otherwise, I would have told you to park there.
It's funny. Not to get off topic too much, but comparing airports, the PDX airport in Portland is way like it's already remodeled. Everything's way like up to date compared to like the San Diego ones. I don't know how Los Angeles ones are, but yeah, everything's so much more convenient on the Portland one. I noticed yesterday when we were flying back because they had us like doing all this extra crap, putting our hands up in the air when doing through the screening process. like when you remove all your stuff. Like it was just like sus, very sus.
Is it true that you could see your wiener, like on the screen?
Good on the one I was in.
Nexus
I wa-
said you could see your wiener, like on the screen or whatever.
I
On the
didn't.
metal
I wasn't
scanner.
paying attention to that.
Actually, I forgot to say this when I came back from when I saw you last. When I was leaving, there was a apparently metal detected on my cock, and they had to check me. And he's like, "Hey, do you want me to pat you down here, or in private?" And I said, "Just do it here." And then he did, and there's nothing there.
He filled you up?
Yeah, he touched my cock.
You were using some anesthetics, huh?
Yeah.
Say it's a cold day.
Man was saying I needed the bulge. I gotta walk around these women. I gotta have a bulge.
Well, he said he felt it up, and he's like, "Hey, congrats."
Congrats. Yeah, at least you dealt with a nice guy.
Yeah.
I had some dickhead that was like, I shouldn't even have to explain this to you guys because, like, I didn't know where the hell I was going. I'm just standing in line. And this dude's like getting all pissed off because he's having to explain to us where we need to stand and whatnot. I was like, man, you better shut the hell up.
People like that. It's like when we went to Universal. Dealt with a few dickheads.
Yeah, don't even get me started though on those California people.
Oh, they're
Nexus,
crazy.
I had never raged so much in my life in such a short time that I did in California. These Californians do not know how to drive for shit.
That's what I'm saying.
All these expensive ass cars driving through around me and whatnot, and they can't drive for shit.
Oh, they're
Got
awful.
people trying to like having to get over because their lane's closed and taking their sweet ass time, even though you're letting them through. They just sit there. They just continue driving in the lane that they're in, even though they have a short distance, and then they finally get over the last second. Meanwhile, 3 cars probably could have drove by them, and I'm over here trying to be nice and let them through. And then you got those guys that will get over, will cut you off, and then they'll slow way the hell down. Like, but just a bunch of idiots. And then obviously you got the drivers, which was literally like more than half the drivers that I seen turn that didn't use turn signals. I was just like, man, it's no wonder it's always bad over here.
There's always accidents because of this bullshit. I'm a safe driver, okay? I'm a good driver.
I heard you're a speeder. We never got to see it, but I heard you're a speeder.
He is. He's going so fast, his car almost stopped working. And this is a fact.
It was a hot day.
It's
I ran
on
the
the
AC
fucking
too
vlog.
hard. It was a hot day. I ran in the AC too hard, and I was trying to get to our destination at an optimal pace.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I sped a little bit, but it wasn't too crazy. Like I didn't do anything like out of over 10 miles an hour, just because I was in unknown territory. But there was times where I wanted to like fly, like especially on the way back from Universal when we left Koolme's place to drop him off. There was a lot of like emptiness, so like I wanted to like just peel off. But like I said, I know where the Oregon police be hiding. I don't know where the California police be hiding, and I don't know how strict. I even mentioned to Koolme. I was like, I don't know how strict are police here. But yeah, I just played it safe. I kept it like 10 miles above the speed limit and nothing more.
Perfect. Koolme was like 30 above.
Yeah, but
He's also
not the one
yelling
that
at
got the
people in
speeding.
cars.
I'm not the one that got the speeding ticket, though. Okay,
You're
Just
like,
remember
like
that.
Yeah. Well, y'all got a speeding ticket when you were up there?
No. He's talking about
Nick
Nicholas.
Nick makes fun of me for speeding. Yeah, he's the one that got the ticket for speeding.
Oh,
Well,
back in San Diego. Because when he was in San Diego?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How long has he been in San Diego?
I think that's just where he was born.
Oh, so he's been there all his life.
As far as I
He
know.
moved to Colorado for a bit for school and then came back.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he sent us a picture. He was going like 110.
Yeah,
He's fucking crazy.
bro, I don't even go that fast. But the moral of the story is he made fun of me, and he's the one that got the ticket.
Anyway, let's get back on track. You guys went to Shake Shack, and what did you do after that?
walked.
We had a little session in the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all gender, all gender. So
Yeah, all gender.
we could both use it at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know whether to pee sitting up or standing,
Yeah, it's one of those.
but I mean, it is what it is.
So yeah, we drove to Universal, and we got there, and then we turned back, and we didn't want to do it anymore.
This is a good day right there.
Yeah, it sucked.
I'm just kidding. No, Universal was cool. As an adult, like,
You know, there was a lot of stuff that we could have done, and we would have had a better time. But I mean, we went there. My daughter was there. Panay was there. Panay wasn't obviously the problem, but neither was my daughter. Wasn't the problem either. It was the problem. The problem was not realizing that they didn't have a lot of rides for kids, and when you're there with a kid, makes it harder to enjoy doing all the other things. Panay wasn't wanting to she wasn't wanting to leave Anaya while she went on rides. I mean, she's only a year and a half, so makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she also didn't want to break Koolme and Anaya up because the day was literally pretty much about him and I.
All that
Because it was
sexual
our first time
tension.
meeting because we met. It's our first time meeting in 15 years. Since Black Ops 1, folks. That's when we met.
that's how we met. For those that don't know.
But yeah, so it kind of just made things harder to do. I have you and Nick to thank for how Koolme was acting the whole time. So thanks, guys.
Yes. Was he like an NPC or something?
Nah, he was.
Was his eyes wandering?
I those eyes were wandering a little bit,
Yeah.
but nah, I needed that fool to be a little more open, and he was playing it cool, which is fine. We still had a great time, but I'm not much of a conversation person. As much as I'm talking right now, I wasn't sure how much I was going to be able to talk, but I'm not much of a conversation goer. Usually relying on the other person to keep the conversation. I'm more of an active listener, but yeah, there was just moments when it was quiet and it was awkward.
Did you look at his calves?
Yeah, I don't see the hate.
I gotta see your calves, Nexus.
I have some steaks. They're crispy.
Some steaks, they're crispy. You must. I was told you had some thick ass calves.
They're great. They're muscly.
He's got
I'm
some
just-
meaty calves.
I'm just curious
How my calves are then? Because
You're like 8 feet tall, so they're gonna be good.
I don't think that matters.
I mean, it might, but
I don't know. I didn't think Koolme's calves were all that small, but I don't know. You must, like I said, you must have some trunks down there.
Yeah.
He's got some meat on him.
Got some meat on them.
So no, one of
But,
the rides you guys went on, I don't know what they're called. Koolme didn't want us to go there when I was there, so
The fuck?
you guys went on like the Jurassic World water ride thing, but you guys got a picture at the end. And it has to be the best picture I've ever seen.
Yeah. All right. So, for those that don't know, GinORrmous. I'm tall, 6'5", but you wouldn't think that a man of my stature would be afraid of heights. I absolutely hate heights. I tolerate the flying. I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to fly when I flew for the first time back in, I think, 2020 in Hawaii. But yeah, I was super nervous that I was gonna want to get off
the first time around. Okay, but yeah, so we did this ride. I had gone to a ride in SeaWorld, some Atlantis ride,
where the drop was way further down, and I thought this was the only thing. Like, it was just a build up to that drop. Like took the I don't know what it is. I guess it was like a raft itself, in a way. You take it up the I don't want to say coaster, but up the ramp, and then like you drop super hard down. I expected that. Like I was embracing it when I went with Panay because I wanted to do it with her. And then I got tricked. That was only one part of the damn ride. I got tricked. We went back around, went up. Next thing you know, I'm doing twirls like a freaking roller coaster would do. And I'm hating my life for even being sucked into this stupid ass ride. Do not like roller coasters. I've never really been on one up until that point, and there was a reason why. Because I don't like the fast movement on heights. And those who've seen Final Destination movies know that shit doesn't go like. I'm a pessimistic person, so I'm always thinking about like the dangers of like riding those things. Like, what if the thing just goes off rail, you know? So that's in the back of my head the whole time during the ride. And yeah, so we went through these twirls, and then another deep drop, which I mean eventually ended, but I hated that ride. I had to brace myself for this Jurassic World ride. I literally went on YouTube that night and looked up to see what the damn ride was about because I was so traumatized from the ride at the SeaWorld one. And so we went on this Jurassic World ride. I was like, I'm convinced it was good. Like, and it was good. I enjoyed the ride. It's just that stupid drop that always gets you. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was. In the video, it didn't look like it was that far. And we go and do the drop. Went through the ride. Ride was cool. Wish it would have like soaked us more, but whatever. And then we get to that drop. It's super dark before you actually drop, so you don't know what to expect. It's for a short period, and then you go and drop, and I think that's where it like gets you. And as I'm going down, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how to scream. Panay told me like it's a screaming ride. You got to scream because I did it pretty much the same crap in on the ride with her, but it looked a little different. I have the pictures for it, but it looked different than the one with Koolme. The one with Koolme actually got how like I was during those drops.
That's amazing.
But I'm literally like, you guys don't get any of the vocals. Like on that, you just get a simple picture. But in my head, I'm like, fuck. Like, literally squeezing the damn seat in front of me. Everybody's over there like, ah! Like, I'm the only one like acting like I'm gonna like take a crap. But nah, they did a good job of capturing it. I laugh every time I see the picture. And Koolme was nice enough to put it as my picture, my contact picture for him.
It's funny when you look at that picture and you look at it and it's like you're like shitting yourself. You look to your like right and it's Koolme's just laughing. It's so fucking funny.
That's literally freaking everybody. Everybody is having a good time. I mean, the one next to him, the woman next to him, she also looked like she was taking a crap, but the dude behind her looks like he's falling asleep.
Yeah, there was a few. Yeah, I seen that in the picture.
But I just kind of like stick out. I'm 6'5". Look how freaking big I look compared to everybody in this picture.
6'5" and a bald white guy. You stand out like a sore thumb. It's funny as fuck. Just look at it, it's funny as fuck.
With a shirt that says "I never lose." I was losing. Losing my shit. My soul was getting left behind.
Yeah, also,
yeah.
I know you said you were scared of roller coasters. There's a roller coaster at Six Flags called Goliath. I would love to see you go on that.
No, dude.
Like, I think you would. You might die. That drop on that roller coaster is fucked.
Yeah, dude. There was one over in SeaWorld that was behind us. After like basically the ride was over, we turned around,
and they're just going up way higher than we were. They go like it's like going all the way up, and then it's like a complete drop off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh hell no. I don't know who's crazy enough to do that. You guys got some balls on you, but man, if I had a choice to take that ride or get shot in the head, I would shoot myself in the head.
That's crazy.
Because I'm gonna end it quick. I'm not about to go through that trauma.
I would love to see you on Goliath or X2. That'd be hilarious at Six Flags.
You couldn't do it.
Cards are fucked.
Panay and Koolme tried to get me so hard to like do a couple of the other rides, the Mummy one, the Transformers one. I was like, nope, I didn't build up for these. I can't do it.
I didn't watch the video on those ones.
Yeah, I was trying to like, just to humor them and go on it, but those rides like had like the shortest like wait time on them, so it made me think like they weren't even worth riding to begin with. I don't know. For those like watching this or listening to this, maybe they've been on it and they can say. But
The Mummy's cool. I've been on the Mummy.
you've been on the
I
Mummy
just-
one?
Yeah, I haven't did the Transformers one. The Mummy's like it's just fast. It's not fast. It's just there's no loops or anything. It just goes in like a tunnel and shit.
Yeah, the
It's just
Transformers
indoors.
one. I don't know. The vibes I was getting felt like the tram guy tour with the Fast and the Furious one. Like I wonder like if it was actually moving all that much, or if it was just like sitting in. If it was like the Kung Fu Panda one, where you just kind of like in a seat and it's just all moving.
Yeah.
But
that
speaking
that one's fun.
speaking of that Kung Fu Panda one, that was one of the few ones that my daughter could go on, so we went. Had her sitting in my lap, right? These guys didn't bother to tell you before you got in the theater that everybody needed to be in their own seat for the seat to work. And by the time everybody was sat down, this guy comes over. He's like, "We're gonna have to turn your seat off. You can't have somebody sitting in your lap." I'm like, "Why am I just now hearing about this? Like, why are you just now telling me this as everybody's already seated and there's like no spots for 4 people?" And so everybody like Panay and Koolme got to experience the full experience of the Kung Fu Panda one. Anaya was fine. Anaya was keeping an eye on or like paying attention to the screen the whole time, so she was getting the full benefits out of it, even though the chair wasn't doing anything. But I'm just over there looking back and forth between the two, and I'm just like, hope you guys are having a good time. So it was kind of annoying. There was a few instances where we should have been told something, and they waited until the last second to do it. Don't get me started on that stupid ass AMC Theater we went to.
I was actually about to say, let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's talk about this AMC Theater incident.
You have an AMC subscription? Cancel that shit. F those guys. Trash cans. No, I mean, I'm actually pretty livid about it. Made sure we didn't see Alien Romulus that night, and now I gotta go watch it at a different time or wait for it to come out. But yeah, we went to the AMC Theater. Is it the one in Los Angeles?
No,
Koolme, where's it? It's the one in Ontario, huh?
Yeah, the Ontario.
Okay, yeah. There's one in Ontario specifically. I don't know if it's all of them, but we go to watch the movie. It was probably what 9, close to 10.
No, we got there at 8:30. We were gonna get the 8:30 one. We were gonna get the 9 o'clock, but we decided.
Oh yeah.
I think she wanted to get the 8:30.
I think it was 8:15 actually.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
those.
it was
just
8:15. It was just a couple minutes. We were a couple minutes late already. But I've got the car seat in hand, the daughter in it, everything. This guy is like, "You guys can do the 8:15 one. Go ahead. Oh, we can get them." There's probably like 2 people total that have already bought tickets that have seats already. So there was like plenty of space. We get the tickets. We're headed in, ready to go enjoy this movie. We get stopped by the lady at the ticket grab her or whatever. She contacts the person next to her. Then this dude goes and tells us, we can't let you in. We're like, why? And he's like, no kids after 6 p.m. in a rated R movie. I'm like, why? Why does it matter if it's... We're thinking, why does it matter if it's 6 or before or after 6? They're like, we don't want to have like the loud noises wake up the kid or whatever, because she was sleeping at the time, and then disrupt the movie. It's just like, at that point, if she's being disruptive, then you can just have the people that are supposed to go in those theaters and check in on everybody, remove them. Like, why? We didn't see what the big deal was. And the fact that there was like 2-3 other people there total in that theater just made it even more annoying and pissed, like just ruined the whole night. We still made it work with what we could, but like it was just a super big letdown because we were trying to get our boy Koolme, some companionship to watch a movie with. Man's always having to go in by himself. We didn't want him to watch another movie by himself. We wanted to watch one with him. So for us not to be able to do it was just kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it fucking sucked. I was really looking forward to watching it.
I never want anything to do with AMC anymore.
No, I was about to go off on them. Like, I was about to say, like, why does it fucking matter? Like, you're willing to, like, at that point, they're willing to lose money for that over something that's not even a big deal.
And that's essentially what they did. They lost $48 that night on an already empty ass theater.
Yeah, like, bro, it's like late at night already. They had like one more showing after that. It was at 9 o'clock, I think. And then
Yeah.
I offered for us to go to the theater across the street, but I think everyone was just kind of annoyed by that already. I was gonna go run in there and ask them like, "Hey, we have a baby. Are you gonna give us a hard time?"
I
we
just
didn't
felt
do
like I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it was a Cali thing. I never had issues with Regal before, and this was a Regal one next to it. But yeah, it's like Koolme said. I was pretty pissed off about it. We had already just wasted 20, 30 minutes. I don't know how long exactly it was, but I was just like, man, so stupid. And it wasn't like trying to get rejected again. Find out like it was a Cali thing. Essentially, then we also didn't know, like, we didn't know what time the showings were at the Regal one. There was just a lot of like factors. But like, yeah, I mean, I would have still loved to go and watch it. It's just unfortunate how it played out.
Yeah, it was just a string of like, it was like shit happened at Universal, and then this happened. It's like, bro, like it's the middle of the fucking week. Like, why are you giving me such a hard time about it?
It was the second week of showing too. It's not like it was the opening week. Like, it shouldn't have been a big deal. But the more I talk about it, the more I realize how pissed off, like how stupid it was.
Normally on the spot we say fuck Pandora. We're gonna continue, but now it's gonna be fuck Pandora and AMC Theater.
AMC.
Yeah, you bitch asses.
Yeah, they're definitely going in there. I was gonna tweet at them too, but I was like, whatever. It must be nice to not, like, you're not letting any kids on fucking rides at Universal. Now you got fucking this, like, can't let any kids in a movie theater now. I wonder why you guys are fucking, losing money all the time. But yeah, it sucked. We were
I've
all kind
only-
of looking forward to that.
I've only ever been inside Regal, so no idea.
Same. I think.
Regal the goat. Let's go.
No,
Shout out to
Regal. I mean, Regal might have let us in. We didn't know,
$21.99 for unlimited movies.
Yeah,
Every
Regal.
month.
I might.
Huh?
Yeah, I might actually invest in that, because if we're
Sponsor me, Regal.
Yeah, if we're gonna start reviewing movies, then it might be good to invest in that.
Oh yeah, dude.
We should just watch every
That's-
movie that comes out.
Yeah, it might be worth to invest.
Jake, I should. I wish they did like a little family plan.
I think there's one.
Panay and I would definitely be on it.
Yeah.
I think there's one as well where you get like an unlimited popcorn bucket and like an unlimited like drink and shit too.
Oh, really?
At least when I went and saw The Crow, it popped up on the screen. They give you like this bucket that you bring back with you.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Damn. Yeah, I
And
might
they
have
Have to
just,
look into it.
yeah. Yeah, that's the story of ORR and Koolme meeting. We'll just some of
Well,
it.
we went to dinner after that, but it was, we needed it. We wanted to do something still, so we just kind of like I didn't pick a shit place. These guys hated the place I picked.
He picked King's. Did he tell you about King's Taco? You should have told him. You should have went to King's Taco.
I heard you guys didn't like it.
It was terrible.
Y'all have some weird taste buds, though. I remember we guys were doing the damn tier list for the fast food places, so
No, like you have
I'm
to.
not trying to hear all this.
No, if you ever are near Koolme's area again, go to King's Taco. It is terrible. Unless we had an off night, I'm willing to try it again. But oh my god, it was dog food.
Dog food.
I
Well,
enjoyed it.
But we're gonna move on to our top 50 interesting unknown facts. We're on 31 of 40, and then the next episode we're gonna finish this off. You don't get to know what the other ones were. That's just shit out of luck on that. But I'm just gonna say 10 facts real quick, and then we're gonna move on to the main topic, the main appetizer of this ep. So fact 31: the electric chair was invented by a dentist, the one that kills people. That is.
No.
32. Wearing headphones for just an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear by 700 times.
Headphones?
This says headphones, yeah.
So it's just like over the head one, over the ear ones.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the earbuds do then.
Yeah,
It's-
my ear holes stink, so I imagine it's pretty bad.
33. The cigarette lighter was invented before the match.
Really?
34.
Really?
Apparently in 1823. No, it
Huh.
wasn't until 1823 that the match was created. The 16th century, the lighter was created. Yeah. 34. Most lipstick contains fish scales.
They gotta get
35.
that shine somehow.
Yeah. Called pearl essence. That's what it's called. The fish scales.
Poor fish.
35. Like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different. Yep.
I can believe that.
It makes sense.
36. The bumblebee bat is the world's tiniest mammal. Actually, the world's tiniest mammal is Koolme, but
Hello Kitty confirms.
yeah, it's true. Hello Kitty was what, like 5'8"?
About 5'8", yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck it.
37. The length of the circulatory system is almost 60,000 miles.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you just said.
I don't know what he said either.
The circulatory system. It's like
Oh,
your shit, you know?
like your asshole?
Sure. No, bitch. It's the veins, arteries.
Oh.
Is as long as what?
60,000 miles.
Bull. No way.
Are you questioning my facts?
Your facts are
Fibbing.
38. Africa is present in sections in all 4 hemispheres.
Africa?
Yeah, Africa.
Isn't that what you said?
I said Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
39. Argentina produced the first animated feature film ever, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Argentina, huh?
Yep. In
It wasn't Disney?
1937. It was Disney, but that's where it was made.
Oh.
I never would have guessed that.
And the last one, Earth contains enough gold to cover it. That's it.
Earth contains enough gold to cover it. Cover
Yeah.
what?
The globe.
Oh, okay.
Or for
That's
Koolme, the disc.
It's because it's flat.
The disc.
Shut up, bitch. All right, we're moving on.
Enough gold, huh? To cover.
I'm actually going to share my screen for this. What we're going to be doing here, or is a all MCU movies and series tier list maker. We're going to do it. So it's every single MCU movie ever. So that's the X-Men movies. That's the original. I don't know if it's the original, but
This is like new,
all of them.
newly MCU, and
There's the old Fantastic Four movies are in here. The X-Men movies. There's some things in here that haven't come out yet. But
You guys have a future tier list where you think they're gonna be?
yeah. Actually,
For those ones that- anyway?
I have a thing in here called Never Seen, so we'll probably throw it in there. But we could do that.
Oh, okay.
We definitely need a dog shit one too.
Oh, I have that one. It's called Madam Web.
Hot dog water. Just watch stream.
But I'm sharing my screen if you guys want to see it.
It's not that bad.
Is it just watch stream?
Yeah. You should be able to see it. I'll zoom in a little bit. But our rankings here.
Madam Web.
So our S tier ranking will be Stan Lee. Then we have
Nice.
Solid Watch. Then we have It's I. Then we have Bad. Then we have Madam Web. That's just for Madam Web. And then we have Never Seen. And Madam Web,
Damn.
I think, where was
You're
it?
killing me.
Where'd I see it? Right there.
You're
We're
fucking killing me. It's not that bad.
Madam Web wasn't even that bad.
We're putting
It's
it
an
there.
origin story.
I've never seen it.
Not
I
that
just
bad.
talk shit.
It has some decent moments in it.
We'll get to that when we get to that. We can come back at the end. All right, the first movie though. I don't know how these are organized just randomly. It's probably by, I guess, the alphabet. But Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Second one, right? There's
like, yeah.
with the Wasp, isn't it?
There's the Ant-Man one, and then the Ant-Man and Wasp is the second one, and then I guess she would be in Quantumania.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind.
I'd say it's
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a
that's it.
sucker for the Ant-Man movies. Like I like them. I think they get too much hate, but I'd say it's alright.
Yeah. I'd
We're
say
going.
it's I too.
We're going. It's I. Then we got the first Ant-Man movie, The Origin.
I think it's a solid watch. I think I put it in solid watch.
I enjoyed it more than the second one.
All right, this
I'd put it
is
in
the
solid.
one when the dude's in the yellow suit, also
Yeah. His name Yellow Jacket.
yellow jacket. Age of Ultron, Avengers.
I need to rewatch some of these. Age of Ultron, that was obviously Ultron, but
I'd say solid watch.
didn't they? I feel like they didn't do him justice.
No, not really. I mean, he's
Like,
kind of like a.
He could have had a lot more. He could have done a lot more with him.
No, he's definitely a. What's the word I'm looking for? Continued villain, like Thanos.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where I was going with that too. I still think it's a solid watch.
Yeah, put it in solid.
But what's making it not top tier is Stan Lee for me is the fact that they did Ultron wrong.
Fair.
Yeah.
We're going solid watch. All right. Obviously, we got the GOAT Infinity War.
Stanley for me.
I'd go Stanley also. It's probably the best MCU movie out of all of these.
It's up there for sure. Yeah. For me, anyway. I mean, I think it's a Stanley.
Yeah, that's hard to argue against.
We're going
Great.
Staniel
fucking great
Lee.
movie.
Then we got Captain Marvel. I'd go It's I.
Yeah,
It's
alright.
alright. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I enjoy part 2 better. to be
I
honest.
haven't
I
seen
haven't
that
watched
one.
part 2, so I won't be able to.
That
I won't
one's
be able
on
to
them.
better.
take
We're
on that
going
one.
It's I. Winter Soldier. This movie I think is a little overhyped. I'm gonna say that right off the bat, but it is a good movie.
What?
The Winter Soldier is good, but I don't think it's Stan Lee.
Are you serious?
I'd
right
go
now?
solid watch, but I ain't going Stan Lee. If you guys want to go Stan Lee, then I'll put it there. But
It's a Stan Lee. What do you mean?
some say this is the best one. I disagree, but
I think it's a great spy movie and action movie.
I liked it better than the first one.
oh, 100%.
It's definitely better than Civil War and the first one. It's I don't know. I think
Better
it's
than
solid
Civil War?
watches. I think it's better than Civil War. 100%. I mean, Civil War had some fucking great moments. Introducing Spider-Man for the first time.
Civil
Yeah,
War is
the-
when literally when the two fight. He's fighting like Iron Man's fighting two different people. He's fighting America and what
Winter Soldier, yeah.
was
I
Winter
mean,
Soldier, right?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Bucky or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, Bucky. That's what it is. This one's like, I don't know. This one's in between Stanley and Solid Watch for me. I
This
would
is-
definitely have it on in the first as the first slot for Solid Watch.
We don't
If
do it
it
like
wasn't-
that. We just put it in there.
You don't rank the Solid Watches?
We just throw them in there. If they're in
For
that
the-
list, they're just all the same.
No.
We don't do it. We can come back at the end and we can rate it like that if you want. Oh, but we'll put it at the top of Solid Watch.
that makes me feel better. Yes.
We'll do top. So I think the OG Captain America film then
It's all right.
Yeah,
it's aight. It's aight. Some Red Skull action. Civil War has to be Solid Watch.
Yeah.
I can go Solid
I
Watch.
Yeah, Solid Watch is fine.
There's a lot of fucking good moments in that movie.
Both those ones can be Stanley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're
But-
both up the top.
You got Spider-Man coming in. You got Ant-Man. You got fucking Black Panther coming in. You got
He had everybody in it.
yeah, everybody.
For not being an Avengers movie. This sure was Avengers type.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
big. We got Doctor Strange, his origin film.
This one was a solid watch too. I enjoyed it.
Is
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
solid watch for me.
I was expecting it to be like I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but I enjoyed it.
We're gonna go solid right there. We got Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
It's not as good as Infinity War.
Oh, not even close. I think the only thing that keeps this movie, at least in the solid watch, is probably the end. Because the
Yeah.
time travel stuff is so slow.
The movie is slow.
Long as shit.
It is long as shit
Long.
too.
It goes
Didn't
by
need to
pretty
be.
quick though. But
does.
Yeah, it's really long.
I'd put it
But
after Civil War.
It does go quick, but yeah, it's a solid watch. It's not as good as Infinity War at all.
Oh shoot. We're going solid watch. Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
It's just unfair.
Adam
All
Webb.
three of them. All
Just
three
kidding.
of them are fucking. All three of them are great. It's
All three of them are.
Those movies are great. It's so hard not to put them in Stan Lee.
The Guardians movies?
Yeah, they're really good.
Maybe not the second one.
No, that one's
The second one's the one where he like fights his father, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
By the end of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that
I can give.
I think that one was like the most forgettable one out of the three.
The third one is definitely the best.
But
At least I would say.
I too enjoyed all of them. They had a lot of good comedy. Like it wasn't like forced comedy
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Oh, that's great. I guess we get those solid watch.
We're gonna go solid watch. We'll go right here.
I think a lot
I
of
would
these
put-
are going to be.
I'd put
solid
the second
watches.
one. It's alright.
So I was thinking we're going it's I, and the third one's not here yet. We'll come back to that one. We got what the fuck is the second Spider-Man called? Whatever
From
this.
Far
Yeah,
from
Far
home.
From
Far
Home.
from home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I didn't feel like they did.
with Mysterio?
Yeah, I didn't feel like they did Mysterio all that. Maybe don't remember it as well. But I don't feel like they did him justice.
I think I've only seen this one time, so I don't really remember it
did.
that much.
They did a good job, but the thing is, he doesn't have his magic powers. He's just an like
He has like
not
Stark
even
Tech.
an illusionist. He's using Stark Tech to use his magic, and then he doesn't have actual magic. So that ruins it for me. I mean, he's not even a real villain. He just uses drones to help him with the tech. So he's not even like really anybody.
Mhm.
He doesn't have powers. So that kind of blows. I mean, he did a great job. But
Oh yeah, I enjoyed him as a Mysterio, but like it's like you said, it's like the how they went about with him, considering like
Yeah,
all these other movies have magical powers and stuff like that.
yeah, he's just a regular guy.
They tried to make him human.
And then they kind of forced the him in, like, he worked for Tony Stark kind of thing. Like, it's like we don't see that ever, in any of the Iron Mans. They kind of forced that storyline in, but I can't be biased here because I love the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I'd say
I was
it's
gonna go bottom of its eye
I
I think
think it's appropriate.
because
I
the
can go its
setup,
eye.
the setup for the next movie is pretty good
I can go its
because he
eye.
gets revealed and stuff. We have the 2008 Hulk film.
Stanley. Just kidding.
I'd say solid watch.
I'd say it's a solid watch. It's
This
really,
one is this one with Edward?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It pisses me off what they do with the Hulk. Like they need to stop changing him. Cause
Yeah.
the Edward Norton one was pretty good.
hmm
I enjoyed it. I
Didn't
would
we
say
just
yeah,
do an
Simon
episode
Wolf.
lately? Didn't we do an episode recently where we talked about this?
Yeah, we were talking about the different
We talked about the 2003 Hulk movie and then this one, and we compared them.
yeah.
So we're gonna go solid watch. Iron Man, first one. No, Iron Man 2. That's Iron Man 2 with Whiplash.
It's
And
alright.
That's Rourke.
yeah,
Mhm.
and Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
I think it's alright. I mean,
Yeah. I'd be okay with the site.
it's,
It's
I mean, it was cool. It was cool because they added War Machine. I was really excited
Oh
for
yeah,
that
he comes in, huh? Yeah.
when they
Isn't that when they
added it.
changed him though? They changed the War Machine actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that they do that. Sign up for a
Yeah,
big movie role, you stay on it.
That was bullshit.
I think it's something to do with pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Like
definitely
RDJ
was.
got way more.
In this instance, the actor was pissed off. Like the actor was in the wrong.
Was it Terrence Howard, wasn't it?
Terrence Howard actually
Idiot.
came out on that when he did the Joe Rogan interview. He explained that he took a pay cut so Robert Downey Jr. could be Iron Man, but when he needed the money, RDJ didn't give him, help him out with some money when he needed it, So it was like a big old thing with it. But yeah, he took a pay cut so Robert Downey Jr. can get on the movie. Then after that, it was just a pay issue.
We got Iron Man 3. I'm tempted to go bad. This is the
Who is this one?
the fuck. What was his name? It was the dude that was. I know what his name is too. I'm gonna Google it. Iron Man 3 villain.
I just remember like his
So
place,
one where he's
like,
not
just
he's
getting
not in the
destroyed.
suit.
It's the fire guy. Aldrich Killian. Forget his.
Oh, and this had the fake Mandarin.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Mandarin and the 10 Rings. It was like set up like fake that.
Yeah,
That's a
there's-
forgettable movie.
I was
don't
gonna.
remember a lot from that one.
This is when he crashes into that kid's like lab thing.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was in. He lost his suit, and he wasn't in the suit for like the whole movie. It took place during Christmas.
We're going
The
back.
trailers, the trailers really didn't. The trailers did the movie better than the movie itself. The trailer's actually badass.
For an Iron Man movie, though, I think that'd probably be appropriate because, I mean, you expect a lot more.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's in the middle of it's I and bad.
Comparing to all the other movies, though,
Yeah, I mean, I remember it. It's just
There's-
it is forgettable.
And there's a couple movies coming up that are 100% going in bad. Thor 2, that is. And Iron Man 3 is better than that. But
Yeah.
we have Iron Man
Man's-
1.
Stanley.
It has
Yeah.
to be. It's kind of like
Yeah,
the
so-
beginning.
Yeah,
so what's that the tone?
Stanley for sure.
That's our goat right there. Mwah. That's just a good movie also. Just even if it didn't
It's a
do
great
anything
movie.
else. If it was just that movie and nothing else, it's a good one.
Yeah.
We got
Good
the
movie.
first Black Panther with Killmonger.
Stanley.
It is pretty solid.
Um,
I'd probably say solid watch, but I'm down for Stanley.
I think I could put it in Stanley. It was pretty good. It's better than a solid watch.
And has a great
I got
soundtrack.
hyped. I got hyped for Black Panther after Civil War, so I
Yeah.
thought it was really badass.
We have the first Tom Holland Spider-Man film. What was that one called?
Homecoming. I'm gonna
Homecoming,
be
yeah.
biased and put it in Stanley, but
No Shot.
I enjoyed. I think that movie's great. It's really good.
Oh,
This is the one with Vulture.
But I can't put No Way Home and Homecoming in there, so because I'm gonna put No Way Home in Stanley. It's just how it be.
There's
For
also
me.
some setup for the Prowler, but it probably only will ever get it.
Yeah.
I'll give this one solid.
We're going solid. We'll go right
I
next
liked.
to this guy.
I definitely. I
For, what was the third one called?
No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home
was definitely way the best one,
Oh, yeah.
but
I
we'll
don't
get to
know.
that one.
Somewhere in here. Oh, it's right there. It's pretty far. Oh, we got the Thor origin film. This is
It's
where
alright.
he loses
Yeah.
the power for a little bit. For like most of the movie, I think, actually.
It's
Yeah, it's
honestly,
alright.
It's alright. Bottom. We're going bottom of it's alright. Thor 2, bad. All right, next movie. We don't even need to talk about that.
Stanley, this
Well-
movie was goated.
Thor 2? We're talking about Ragnarok.
No,
Oh,
3
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Let's talk about the second one for a second.
We're not even talking about this.
The Thor 2 is the worst fucking Marvel movie ever made. It might be.
Pretty bad.
It's forgettable. I think I watched it one time because it was so bad.
It was slow as shit. If I
Slow.
remember
It's,
correctly.
it's the one where his mom dies.
hmm
Loki dies
get
fucking
those-
for like the
you get
8th
those-
time.
Dark elves.
The Dark Elves and the whatever the Redstone's called comes into play.
Reality Stone.
But yeah, this is 100% the GOAT. I think I've watched Thor Ragnarok more than any other movie on this list. It is
It's a
amazing.
great fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's just great from the start to finish. And it's
Absolutely
funny as
goated.
fuck.
It is funny as fuck.
You get freaking Hulk. The introduction of the rock guy. What's his name?
Korg.
Korg.
Or yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good
you
shit.
finally get it. You finally get an actual like semi Hulk movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and he's talking, you know, a little bit. Valkyrie's pretty dope as shit in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just overall like just funny, great action.
And then at the very end, they have the setup for Infinity War.
Right.
All right, next we got the first Avengers movie.
Stanley.
I'd say
Stan.
Stanley. It's really good.
It is a good
It's
movie.
it is a little slow, but it is really good.
The slow, I think probably like first like 20 minutes. Pretty much when
Yeah.
everyone once they go to Loki in Germany, then the movies picks up.
Yeah.
I'll go Stanley. WandaVision, never seen it.
It was okay.
I know-
It's alright.
It's worth
Sorry.
watch.
We're going inside.
It's worth the watch for the story and kind of bullshit that you have to watch these shows to
That one's definitely
keep up
slow
with
though.
them. It's slow, yeah. Once it
I
picks
don't
up
think
into
it's
the
bad
later,
though.
no, not as bad as anybody says. Once it picks up into the later episodes, it gets really good,
We
and it
got
carries on into Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Multiverse
and-
of Madness.
Yeah, and then the Marvels as well.
Oh yeah, that one chick's in it, huh?
Yeah, she gets her powers from WandaVision. In WandaVision,
Wow. We got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I've seen this one. It's aight.
it's alright. It's alright.
None of the
It's
other
slow.
than
Remember this
Loki.
one?
This is when that one dude becomes Captain America and then he kills that dude. I forget his name. But it's basically about a bunch of super
Secret
soldier
Agent or something.
dudes. Yeah, but it's the Captain America dude that's going to be in Thunderbolts.
Okay. I think
Yeah, I forget his name. Captain Secret Agent or something like that.
Secret
or
Agent is
something.
his Thunderbolts name. I know that. His actual name, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't remember his name in the movie. But it's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, it is the one I'm thinking of.
We got. I don't know if Loki season 1 and 2 are separated here, but both Loki seasons.
They are. I see it right there at the bottom right.
Is it?
Next to
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah, next to Deadpool.
Deadpool.
No. The
right here.
art one. Yeah.
Oh, there's season 2. So season 1, Loki
I haven't seen
then.
it, so.
I'd
Season
say solid
one,
watch.
Solid.
Solid watch. Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Boop. We'll come back to that. Shang-Chi. This is also solid watch. Probably not Stanley.
Underrated.
Definitely
It's a
Underrated
underrated.
movie.
Very good
solid
movie.
watch for sure. I don't know why. I don't know why it gets fucking hate. It's a solid watch. It's entertaining as fuck. They
Oh yeah.
introduce the role Mandarin, and there's a ton of magic and shit like that. So
And you get
it's
Abomination in it for a little bit.
it really fucking sucks that these types of movies aren't getting like recognition and shows. More so with Moon Knight and Shang Chi, and what's the other movie? The Marvels.
We got Black Widow.
It's alright.
It's
Okay.
aight. It's aight.
There's some
I-
cool fights.
It's not
It
as
didn't need to
it's
be.
not as
It
bad
didn't-
as they thought it was.
Oh no.
It's kind of like Winter Soldier, but like not as good.
Yeah. It's kind of weird they made it after she was already dead in that universe, but
True.
Yeah.
it's whatever. What If? Never seen it.
Me either.
It's
I know what it is. I've just never seen it.
I've seen the first season. That's all I've seen. It it's alright. I mean, it's a cool like what if series.
Isn't it like what would happen if blank did this
Yeah,
instead
like
of
one
someone
the-
else did it? Like if we killed
Like-
Thanos, or if we did
Yeah,
this.
one of them. One of the episodes was Thanos was a good person on the Guardians team. One was Black Panther became Star Lord. One of the other ones was Doctor Strange's. It actually plays. It actually they actually added that into the actual movie Multiverse of Madness a little bit, where
Oh, he's a
he's
bad
trying
guy.
to save.
Oh,
No, he's trying to. No, he's not. He's a bad guy. He's just trying to save. He's stuck in a time loop trying to save. What's her name? The girl he loves.
no idea. I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name.
Yeah. It's a decent watch. I haven't seen the other seasons. It's alright.
What's going on? Hawkeye. I've
Oh,
seen
they
this.
actually that's
Oh.
where they actually brought Captain Marvel too. Or not Captain Marvel. What's her name? Captain Britain, whatever Peggy is. They actually brought her in the live action version.
He's right there
'cause
doing that.
People loved her so much.
We got Hawkeye. I've seen this one. It's aight.
I haven't seen it.
It's only
I only want to see it.
only thing it's for really is set up for Thunderbolts. It may be Young Avengers.
Yeah, Young Avengers.
I enjoyed it.
It was good though.
I just want to watch it because of
It,
her.
it did seem kind of kiddie though.
I guess it also did set up the Echo series.
Yeah, I need to still watch that, but I have to go through the Daredevil.
Oh, yeah, I
TV
forgot
series.
about that.
We're going It's aight.
I
It's
haven't
aight.
seen it, so I can't say.
Eternals, another underrated Marvel film.
I think it's underrated too. I don't know why it gets
Uh,
fucking hate. The
solid.
the action is fucking good. Like yeah, the story's like it's okay. I mean, it's good. But the act like the whole setup like they can't interfere with any of the humans at all. Otherwise, they would have helped stop Thanos. Blah 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 and all that. But the action is fucking great. It's another movie like Shang-Chi that's just not gonna fucking get it. It's not getting a sequel at all at this point. They already said.
Oh, did they?
That fucking suck. Yeah, they just
I thought it
confirmed it
was.
like a week ago. It was.
Yeah.
I think it originally was, but then they confirmed it's not happening anymore, and that fucking blows. Because I enjoyed it.
That's surprising, honestly, for Marvel.
Fucking
Must have
sucks.
it must have a lot on the plate.
Yeah.
I think they're
So-
gonna be featured in Secret Wars. I think, but I think it's a solid watch. I
Yeah.
don't get the hate for it at all.
For
Like,
sure.
literally at all.
We're going solid. Boop. No Way Home
And Lee.
It's a Stan Lee for me.
has to be
It's really fucking good.
Stanley Lee.
I'm not the biggest of Tom Holland fans like Koolme, but that movie was super enjoyable
It is good.
from start to finish. Like, not much to complain about.
Then obviously you get the other Spider-Man at the end. That's good.
Yeah, and all the villains come back. It was just
Mhm.
cool.
We have Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the first one. Where's that the second one?
I think that's the first one. No,
Yeah.
that's the second one. The first one.
The first one.
The first one's the one next to the writer of the Amazing Spider-Man. I think that one's the first one.
Amazing. Oh yeah, right here. That's the
that
first one
I
right
think
there.
that's the first one.
Yeah, second one. This has to be Stanley. We're not even talking about this. The fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, with
there we go.
Octopus.
That's the one with Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a Stanley. Fuck, now I want to watch these movies.
Fuck. They're all good. Maybe not Madam
They're
Web.
really good.
Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire.
bad just because they did Venom so bad.
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's
Just
really
because
bad.
they did Venom so bad.
they did do Venom
You
all
cannot-
goofy.
The problem with this movie was they've shoved way too many villains in.
Yeah.
And
Hobgoblin.
it's funny because No Way Home does the
Did it
same
right.
thing, but they did it right. They
did it right.
gave him all the appropriate screen time.
Yeah.
And Venom's all
definitely-
goofy and tiny.
and
Yeah,
He comes in at the end. He's the same size as Spider-Man. Like
but it does have one of the coolest scenes with Dark Peter Parker in his dancing.
Oh, that's goated shit right there.
That's
Bully Maguire.
that's got to
Bully
move it to
Maguire,
its
yeah,
eye.
Bully Maguire. We'll do top
It's
of
got to
that.
move it. Yeah. It's memeable movie now.
Amazing Spider-Man 2
Electro with the
with
what the fucking
Electro
one?
and the Goblin
Yeah,
at the
Electro.
end, where Gwen dies,
And the Rhino.
and
briefly.
Rhino. The biggest cliffhanger in the fucking planet at the end that'll
That
never
never
get
happened.
answered.
It's alright.
It's yeah.
I could say it's alright. I mean, it's a lot
probably-
of this stuff doesn't make sense.
I feel like it's a lot hated than it needs to be, but it is I think
Yeah, I
his
think the
Spider-Man his movies are visually the best. No, okay.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I could say that. And his Spider-Man's a lot more entertaining than his Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, 100%. His Peter Parker, Andrews, he's
I
not
actually
even nerdy. He's like a fucking skater punk.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
I like Garfield. I
Oh,
think
he's
my
good.
favorite.
He's good. I'd say number one for me is Tom Holland's probably. Just because he's a
Yeah.
good of both.
Stanley. Just kidding.
Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh, solid watch.
It's a solid watch.
Solid
Bro,
watch.
It has fucking Croc.
Yeah,
What was the villain in that? Oh, the lizard.
Croc. No, or the lizard.
yeah, the lizard.
Yeah.
Uh,
Even though the lizard was goofy looking. Like,
oh yeah,
It was the first time we ever got to see the lizard in.
live
It was a
action.
good action movie for it.
Oh yeah, it was good. There's another villain that was supposed to be in the second one, and they removed it. I think it was Clayface or something his name was. Fun fact. Anyway, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the first one.
Mm,
I'd probably go solid watch.
Yeah.
I
Solid
think
watch.
it's a solid watch. It's not. It's nowhere near as good as 2.
I'm sure we're about to
To
come
me
up on your
Stanley.
favorite fucking movie ever. Yeah, we're
What?
going solid. We're about to come up on your favorite movie on the planet, Venom.
favorite.
I was actually disappointed,
Oh shit. I was lying, so it's fine.
but it's one of two of my favorite characters.
So yeah, we got Venom, the first one.
I think it's a solid watch for me.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's not bad as people say. They did Venom right, in my opinion. I just wish it was rated R.
Yeah. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, or whatever it was called.
It's all right for
This
me.
yeah, I was gonna say this is what holds this movie back is the fact that Carnage is another one of those characters that shouldn't be limited to one movie.
Yeah, it's also a really short movie. It's like 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really short.
like it's just crammed too much in.
It's
But
all right. I
it
mean,
did have the disco scene.
Yeah, it's going to bed, actually.
Yeah,
Daredevil
Yes,
Netflix show.
haven't
thought-
seen it yet.
I'd say solid
I want to
watch.
watch this. I
I'd
haven't
say
seen it yet.
solid. It's so good.
You like it?
Oh, it was so good. Maybe third
No.
season's a little slow, but the first 2 seasons are amazing.
Ben Affleck's version is hard to top.
If that's in here, terrible. We're making a new list. We're going Daredevil right here under Madam Web.
Yeah, I liked it.
We're going solid watch.
It had the actor from Green Mile as Kingpin.
That's true, yeah.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yes, rest in peace.
Moon Knight, haven't seen it.
Solid.
It's solid. It's really good. It's like Batman to me. Like he reminds me of Batman. I think it's
Multi-
cool.
Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, this is the Doctor Strange one.
The second one with the
Ooh.
Scarlet Witch.
I
So one
thought
with-
this was badass, but I'm biased because
Nah,
Scarlet Witch is fucking hot.
I definitely have it as solid watch. It was really good.
I'd say solid.
It's a solid watch. It's definitely better than the first one.
Oh yeah. We got Miss Marvel, the show.
I
Never
didn't
seen
watch
it.
this.
Yeah, I didn't watch this.
Solid watch. I enjoyed it. I think it's funny.
Take the females out of it. Is it still solid?
It's solid, yes. It's actually really funny. It actually, I think it's made from the director from Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It has that same vibe. So if you like I mentioned this like when I tweeted out the show when I watched it, it reminds me of Homecoming a lot. So if you enjoyed Homecoming, I think you would like this show. It's just super funny. It's in that same vibe.
You said solid watch, so we'll go there. Love and Thunder. Thor.
It's alright.
It's
Yeah,
aight.
it's alright.
It's aight.
It's just
The humor is way too much.
it's forced.
They
It's
just
Way
really
too much forced.
They tried to make it like Ragnarok, and yeah, like
Yeah.
you guys said,
It's
they
just
forced
really
it.
forced, which is kind of weird since the same director made it. I think. So
Yeah,
it's just fucking
Tahi or
weird
whatever.
that they Taki Watiti or whatever the fuck
Yep.
his name is. It's just weird that they did just a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Vibe.
We got Defenders, Netflix show.
Never seen it.
Never
It's
seen
a-
this either.
I've seen this. It's aight. It's Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones all make a group.
What's it called? The Defenders?
Just Defenders.
Huh? I don't know. I've never heard that.
They only got
I
one
watched
season.
a little bit of the
right?
Jessica Jones show.
We'll go. It's aight.
Oh, it's coming up anyway. Cool.
Right there. Iron Fist. I didn't watch this one.
Neither did I.
Me either.
Never seen. The Punisher, season
I
1
never
and 2.
watched this. Oh, this
I-
is
Seen it yet.
this is a season?
Seasons 1 and 2. Yeah.
They have a series too?
God damn.
Yeah, I never saw this.
This is
I
the
didn't see
John
the movie either.
Bernthal. I don't think the movie was or ones are in here.
Okay.
This is the John
Tragic.
Bernthal Punisher. I'd say solid watch.
Never seen it.
I'd say this and Daredevil are the only good Netflix shows. Luke Cage I didn't see.
I didn't watch
watch.
this either.
Jessica Jones I didn't see either.
They don't
It's aight.
It's aight.
But yeah.
We'll go with aight. She-Hulk, bad.
Oh
Never
my
seen it.
god. Just kidding.
I mean, it's probably I could go it's aight, but it's kind of goofy. She like
yeah, I don't
like-
know if it's the best show to.
she like twerks with
Show
Megan Thee
off
Stallion and
She-Hulk.
shit.
The
It's
fact that
all-
Megan Stallion was in it was what fucking makes it bad.
Yeah, that's honestly Madam Web. I Am Groot, the little animated or whatever that's meant to be.
I don't remember if I watched this.
I definitely didn't.
It's aight.
I didn't watch it either.
We'll go it's aight. Legends. I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Never
Never
seen.
seen.
Must be an animated thing.
It looks like it. Morbius.
Solid.
It's alright.
Solid.
I think it gets too much hate.
I do too.
Yeah,
I
It's
actually
actually-
enjoyed this movie.
It's entertaining.
So
I'd say
freaking
it's a solid watch.
It's an origin
Yeah.
story for somebody that like shouldn't get one. So for what it was, like, it was good. It was action packed.
Another movie that should have been rated R. I'd say it's a solid watch. I think if it was rated R, it would have been 100 times better. I'd like to see him go up against Blade.
That'd be cool.
I think that would be really cool, but I think
That's
it's a
not gonna
solid watch.
happen.
It gets a lot of. It's definitely fucking way better than Madam Web. I'll tell you that.
Well, in that case, I'll go
Yeah,
it's aight.
it's-
I'll put it
yeah.
it's aight.
I mean, it's a solid watch, but I can go with its.
I've never seen it, so I'll go.
And you're
solid
one of
watch.
those that
I think
went off
the
critics
one
on.
thing that fucking kills that movie is the dance scene. The one thing that's fucking awful is the dance
Oh
scene.
yeah, the one. Is
I don't
that one
remember the
guy.
dancing.
it when he's
That's when the
dancing in the
dude gets
mirror?
his-
He's like
that's when he
transforming in
gets-
between and shit.
He gets his powers or whatever from I think the same thing the Morbius dude has.
I'll have to
And
rewatch
he's the one that can't walk, or he's the one that's like in the wheelchair or some shit, and he gets his powers, and he just starts dancing when he's shirtless. It's fucking awful.
We got Wakanda Forever.
Oh, I was like, what the?
It's not as good
Oh.
as the first one.
Oh, I watch. I mean,
I
it's
didn't
gonna be
watch
hard
this.
to top a movie without your main person in it.
We go solid.
But I didn't.
It's-
She held her own.
Yeah, I can go solid watch. It's kind of similar to Iron Man 3, but it's not as bad as Iron Man 3. There's no Black Panther through the whole movie until like the end.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
The
but let's be
it's
we
very
losing Bosman,
yeah.
kind of like makes things hard to like come back from when he did such a good job in the first one.
Yeah.
Fuck, what
They
was
made
this?
it work though.
The hell is that?
It's that one show. I forget what it's called. No, that's the
Oh, is it-
wolf.
There's a
That's
Is
the
this the
wolf
wolf
thing.
one?
That's the wolf one. Oh, is it called
I
Werewolf
actually,
of
I
Werewolf
actually
of Night?
enjoyed that.
I didn't see it, but
I haven't
It's
seen
a-
it either.
I don't know. It's like borderline solid. It's I, but
we'll go outside.
Anaya and I joined it.
We have,
I'll
I
have to
think
watch
that's
Is this the Christmas one for the Avengers? Or not Avengers, but
oh, it's the Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah, with Kevin Bacon and shit.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
I don't think it needed to be made, but
It definitely didn't.
you guys can throw it in. It's I mean, to watch it once, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
Quantum Mania. I think this movie got hated for no reason. I don't know why it got
It's
hated, to be
way-
honest.
It's way too much hate. I think it's actually
solid.
I'd
it's
say
a
solid.
solid watch. Like King was pretty for me. King was pretty terrifying. Like it's like I don't know. It gets way too much hate.
There's that one
Yeah.
floating villain guy. I don't know, the big head guy.
Oh yeah.
Forget his.
MODOK or something. Like that.
MODOK.
MODOK. It's just funny as fuck.
He probably was a little wasted, but it was still good. I'll go solid.
The trailer was definitely clickbait. It didn't match what they were trying to do in the movie at all. It was completely different.
That's good though. You don't,
Yeah,
you don't want the trailers to like ruin the
no,
movie
but
for you.
I think it would have been better if they stuck with the idea from the trailer. Like he was trying to help King get us, so he can get a second chance at losing all those years from the blip. I think that would have still been. I think that would have been a better idea, because it would have made him not the hero in the movie, and it was just completely different. He was being forced in the movie.
Rip the King storyline. Guardians 3. I'd say Stanley.
I can go Stanley. It's got everything really. I mean, but it's also not really a Guardians movie. It's a Rocket movie. But I could go Stanley.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'll go Stan. We got Secret Invasion. I didn't watch it, but
It actually, I mean, it tells a little bit more of the story of like.
Got the Dragon Queen in it from Game of Thrones.
I was gonna say, doesn't she in it? And she gets like buff and shit. She gets
She gets all the powers of the Avengers.
got Kraven the Hunter. This is the first movie that's not out.
Where do we think it's going to be, though?
From the they did show a lot more in the second
Solid.
trailer. I think probably solid. It looks like it's gonna be extremely bloody, which
Is
That's
it rated
for me.
R?
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
rated R. Let's see. Is it Kraven the
Yeah,
Hunter?
pretty sure it's rated R.
Oh shit, Kraven Beauty. Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah,
Wait.
rated R. Right there next to underneath Craven and the Hunter title.
Oh
It
yeah.
says R 2024.
Yeah, rated R. And the rhinos in it. So set up for that.
I think my only gripe with it is they changed him because they didn't want to get shit for it. His character, because he kills animals and shit. So they changed it to him like hunting humans and being vegan or some shit.
What?
So, yeah, they didn't want to get shit from PETA apparently for him killing animals.
Okay. I
So
mean,
they had to change
that
the
might
story.
play a factor. But
For this,
I
we're
think
going.
I'll
go
think
for
I'll still
solid.
enjoy it. It might be
Oh,
one
yeah.
of those movies is like Morbius where it'll get a lot of hate, but
Oh, probably.
I think it'll be better than Morbius for sure, because it's rated R. So
We got Groot. Christmas thing.
I didn't see
never
this one.
seen it.
Yeah, never seen. Deadpool 2. I'd say solid watch.
This one's with Cable.
Maybe I.
Mm.
Solid watch or I
Nice.
for sure.
I think the first one's the best one.
And
Still,
Deadpool Wolverine's not in this
um,
either.
It's not the best
Oh, yeah, it
one.
is right there.
I think the first Deadpool's the best one for me. It's definitely better than 2.
Yeah, well, I agree with
And
that, but I think the Wolverine one was slightly better.
I think I'd do Deadpool 2, it's alright. Deadpool
Yeah.
Solid Watch and Deadpool Wolverine Stanley. But
I don't know about that.
mm,
Deadpool 2, I can go It's Aight. That for sure. Deadpool, solid watch. And then we'll grab it right now. Deadpool Wolverine's right here. Where we want
I guess
this.
we can go Solid
They're
Watch. I
they're
guess.
literally neck and neck. Like, I think
Deadpool and Wolverine. That we're talking about the first one, right?
I have Wolverine, the
Yeah.
Wolverine one, slightly better than the original, but not by much.
The
They're all
gripes
pretty
that we already talked about, like the gripes we had with it, like the story. I don't like what they
Yeah.
did with Vanessa and his character. I think that was bullshit. And then they relied very heavily on the cameos, you know, to keep people from thinking about the story a little bit too much. I
Cameos
think.
in the comedy.
Yeah, there's both of those. I think that kind of they kind of wanted that to carry the movie instead of like us worrying about the story a little bit too much. Because every chance they could, it was a cameo, you know. So
When you get rated R, Wolverine.
yeah, that was really great. And the suit, get him in the suit finally. So
Mm-hmm.
With the blowjob handles.
yeah,
Loki.
actually have a really good. They have a good copy online right now. Might watch that.
Oh,
again.
Loki season 2.
Haven't seen it.
Sorry.
It's aight. I mean, I guess really the only good part is the ending.
I was actually I honestly didn't care for this season. I was fine with it for one season, but the second when everything happened the second season, I just
Well, kind of doesn't even matter anymore because the King storyline
Kinda
is
sucks.
kind of irrelevant now. We'll go It's Aight. The Marvels. Didn't watch it.
I never saw this.
I think it's another movie that gets too much hate, but it's definitely better than the first one. It's up there with I think it's up there with Miss
It's
Marvel,
aight. Oh, Miss Marvel.
wherever Miss
Oh, right
Marvel
here.
is.
Solid watch.
It's definitely better than It's Alright.
Is it up there?
I mean, it's more in the middle of It's Alright and Solid Watch, but
We put it at the top of It's Aight.
yeah, put it at the top of It's Alright. It's definitely funnier and better. She's just acting better in the movie than the first one, 100%.
What If season 2? Never seen.
Didn't watch it.
Never seen. Echo didn't see.
I haven't seen that either.
Haven't seen it.
I gotta watch. Like I said, I gotta watch Daredevil first.
X-Men 97. Never seen.
Haven't seen it yet, but I want to. I was a sucker for that growing up.
Boop. X-Men, the original.
Solid.
I think it belongs in Solid Watch.
Oh, yeah.
X2 is my favorite X-Men movie ever.
I don't really remember it, but I've seen it. The Wolverine. This is
fucking great.
Oh yeah, 100%. The Wolverine. This is the one where he goes to Japan.
So I think the unrated version is way better. I could do Solid, but the theatrical version, it's alright. But if it's the unrated, I say Solid.
We'll just rate the best version of
That
it.
was the closest rated R Wolverine we got.
In this one they like hint at him having the suit, right?
Yeah, at the very end when they get on the
Yeah,
plane.
Yeah.
I go bottom Solid.
Yeah.
We got X-Men 2, I guess that would be. Yeah, X-Men 2. Where's that? X-Men 2.
I mean, I'd be biased and put it in Stanley, but it's definitely top Solid Watch. It's my favorite X-Men movie. It's really good.
We can go top Solid.
Yeah.
That's the one at the end where he like chains the dude and then the avalanche comes through and kills Jean.
Yeah, I mean the whole movie's fucking great. It's just like You got Nightcrawler. You got Jean
Nightcrawler,
dying.
Gene,
You
yeah.
got
Striker guy
you
dies
got
too.
Wolverine fucking going crazy. You know, because he's
Crazy.
learning about himself through Striker, and you know you got that Wolverine theme. That what Death Claw or whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh, that's the one.
Lady-
That is the one with the girl version.
Lady
Yeah,
Deathstrike, is it?
Yeah, Lady Deathstrike. So you got like, there's a ton of fighting in this one.
Was she in Deadpool Wolverine? Lady Deathstrike?
Yeah, but it was like a different actress or some shit.
I was gonna say.
They showed her like, I think it was in the final, like, the big fight.
Yeah. We got X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Bad. It's fucking bad.
I don't
This-
remember.
This is it's the origin movie, I guess.
Is this the one with Ryan
Deadpool.
Reynolds?
This with
It
yeah.
was a shitty version of Deadpool. It
Weapon
had the
11.
shitty version of, to me, the shitty version of Gambit.
Gambit was in it too.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, it's like in the
Yeah,
very middle of the movie.
Forgetful. I don't remember it.
And they had
Yeah, we'll go back.
what's that guy's name from Black Eyed Peas?
Will.i.am?
Will.i.am. Yeah, he's in that one.
He's the teleporting guy, then he dies, and then him and Victor fight, and then that's when Gambit comes out.
The movie's just bad. It's just awful. Honestly, it should be down there with Madam Web.
I don't know if it's that bad.
But it's pretty bad. But yeah,
X-Men Last Stand. I'd probably go It's Aight. This is the one where
It's
Magneto
tough.
wants to stop the government from doing that virus to all the mutants.
that's where they team up with they team up together. We can go. It's alright, I guess.
It's also the one where Jean kills everybody except
Yeah.
Wolverine, and then he kills him. It's also one with Juggernaut, which this version of Juggernaut was in Deadpool Wolverine, but it was a different actor.
Yeah,
I go Aight.
it's alright for sure.
The Dark Phoenix. I didn't see this.
It's pretty bad.
Was
I
this
enjoy.
it?
I mean, I enjoyed it more than Apocalypse. That's for sure. But it's still, that's not saying much. The only one from there that's really good is First Class and Days of Futures Past. The only good ones out of there.
I started not liking these movies when they started going like away from the original cast.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's bad.
We got Logan. Has to go Stanley.
Logan's pretty good. I don't know if it's Stan Lee, but it's up there.
I haven't seen it yet, so
What?
What?
Yeah.
What the
What
hell
the
is wrong with you?
What the fuck? That's some
Oh my
bullshit. Have you never seen this?
God.
This movie's been out
Bro.
since like 2017. Are you fucking kidding me?
You didn't watch
Yeah.
Wolverine and Deadpool, and you didn't see Logan?
The hell?
What the oh my fucking
was
god.
There's an issue why I couldn't watch it at the time, and then I just completely forgot about it, and then it kind of got spoiled for me in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm still gonna
Go
watch
watch Logan.
Yeah, go watch it right now. We'll be here.
Sick bastard.
You motherfucker.
it. I'll watch it later.
We'll go top a solid watch then.
I was gonna say it's right. It's borderline. It's pretty good.
No idea what this is.
I watched this.
Oh, the Mutants? That's
Right.
that one that fucking got canceled and then they brought it back or some shit.
It's alright.
I haven't seen it. It
So we're
actually
going-
has a hot girl.
I
Going
thought it was
outside.
worth a watch.
X-Men First Class.
Solid watch for me. I enjoyed
Never
it.
seen it.
Some of the acting's pretty bad, but it's a solid watch. It's got Kevin Bacon in it.
Mr. Bacon.
I'm just not gonna rate these ones. Like I said, I stopped like enjoying the X-Men movies after the original cast was like they went to like new like younger versions of them and stuff. Like I kind of got lost in the damn movies.
Let's put it in. It's alright, because
This
Days
one?
of Futures Past is 100% better. Yeah,
This is Days of Future Past, this one?
yeah,
it is.
that one's 100% better. That mixes both of the universes together.
Boom, right there. I haven't seen that one either.
You haven't seen
X-Men.
Days of Futures Past?
I haven't seen any of the new X-Men films since The Last Stand.
Days of Futures Past is probably like the only other multiverse type movie that introduces both universes.
You just come at
It's
me for not
fucking great.
watching Days of Future Past when you haven't seen Logan? That's some fucking
Yeah.
bullshit.
This guy, chat.
Days of Futures Past is great.
So's
Great
Logan.
X-Men movie. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch Logan if you watch Days of Futures Past.
You should watch Logan anyway. I'll watch
Well,
Days
yeah,
of Future Past. It's on. It would be on Disney Plus, wouldn't it?
You don't need. Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to see the other ones. I mean, not really, anyway. But yeah, I mean, you'll get the idea of who's who.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Bad. Throw it in bad.
Bad.
They
X-Men.
wasted us. They wasted Apocalypse in that movie. It's terrible. He looks like Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie.
Is that the same dude that plays?
Moon Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, the same actor, Oscar Isaac or something. X-Men. It looks like the cartoon.
I have seen X-Men,
I definitely haven't.
but solid watch. I thought it's solid watch. The animated evolution and shit was great.
I'm sure it's
Uh,
probably all right. The Silver Surfer, the Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer.
Sorry.
yeah, I don't know if I remember it much. I watched both of them, but honestly, I don't remember it much.
This is the one at towards the end where Sue Storm like dies and then Surfer revives her. Also has
We had Galactus. We talked about this.
yeah,
in the
Galactus is a
pod.
cloud. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's alright. I'm not even gonna talk
Dog
about this
shit.
fucking horrible fucking piece of shit. Fuck
Dog
this dumb.
shit.
I watched this movie in theaters and I've never wanted to fucking leave a theater more in my life. This movie's
You
terrible.
watched it in the theaters?
Yeah, I watched it with all my buddies when I was in high school.
Oh my fucking
2015, the biggest waste of fucking
Fuckles.
money in the world. Fuck that dumbass
I-
movie.
God. I feel bad for you.
You should. If we're talking about
Fucking
we're
hell.
talking about the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, everyone, by the way.
Fent Four Stick.
That's
It's Fucking
that was
terrible.
a solid watch for me.
Just
All
kidding.
right, we're moving it up.
I
Okay.
think it's a Stan Lee for me. No, it's terrible. It's worse than Madam Web. Add another row. Put don't watch ever. Dog shit, piece of shit movie.
Terrible, horrible, dog
Worse
shit.
than Madam Web. Dog shit movie. Throw it
Terrible,
in.
horrible dog
Replace
shit.
Jessica Alba again.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye. Get out of here.
We got Fantastic Four.
The only good
First
thing
one.
about
Flame
that movie
on.
was Michael B. Jordan. That's the only good thing about that movie.
Oh,
That's-
the terrible dog, horrible dog shit.
That's the terrible, horrible dog shit.
Yeah.
But this Fantastic Four movie,
Solid watch.
I'd go solid watch. We'll go like right here in the middle.
This is a crazy list.
Then we have Venom 3, which is also not out yet. I feel like it's going to be better than Carnage, and probably just as good as the first one. It's probably going to be around here,
my.
but it depends
My
if the
thing is
reshoots. Because apparently there
I
wasn't the
feel
reshoots
like it's
for
gonna.
like fuck, I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right there.
I feel like it's gonna be solid. I think there's gonna. I'm hoping there's gonna be stuff that they're hiding. That like appears in it, because like the aliens are like coming down to a fight, right?
Something
Like
like
if
that.
they have to fight against them. I feel like there's gonna be some like cameos or something that like make it better than what than we're expecting it to be. Right now we haven't seen a lot of like specifics that make us say, "Ooh, this is gonna be really good." But
Well, they
I
were-
think it'll be one of those that surprise you. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
I'm hoping it'll be a solid watch. They did change a lot of things from No Way Home to this one, and that's what I'm a little worried about. That they might have retconned a lot of the stuff, and it might not even be connected to No Way Home at all. And then the reshoots, I think they're desperate and they're adding a cameo at the end. He's in New York. So I think they're gonna add. So we're gonna finally figure out whose universe he is in Spider-Man. Or they're just gonna keep going with the new Spider-Man that they have from Madam Web and all the
They're
other
good.
ones. Because at this point we have like 5 different Spider-Man. Or 4.
We'll go bottom of solid. But if it's bad, we're coming back to this list. And that's the
Yeah,
last
we'll have to
movie.
update it. We'll have to update it, but I'm hoping it's good.
How did
I'm hoping.
they not have any of the multiverse Spider-Man?
What do you mean?
None of the
Yeah, I don't know.
animated films are in here.
Oh, yeah, the Spider-Verse movies. I think they should
Yeah.
have been in here instead of the Groot shit.
All
Yeah,
fuckers
they
are
had
not
some-
MCU. It's
They had some
MCU.
random ass shit.
MCU movies, yeah.
But if I'd put those in solid watch and then Stanley. The second one
yeah, but
is Stanley.
it's an association with MCU. The Garfield and Tobey Maguires aren't Marvel.
Wait, I guess
They're
it kind of
Sony
isn't
movies.
because the dude that plays Prowler in the Homecoming is in it. The second one.
Yeah, it's MCU canon. That's why I don't understand why it's not. He actually makes a good point why it's not in here because it is MCU canon.
Well,
It's
then,
even fucking video game canon because of fucking Spider-Man video game characters in it.
and it's in the video game too.
They both belong in Stan Lee if they were in here.
Oh yeah,
I think those are really fucking solid movies. Those are really fucking good.
they're really good. I think the next one comes
I
out
like
next year.
I think
maybe.
the second one is better than the first one, but
Yeah.
it's 100% better.
Yes.
I'm glad I finally watched it. But just so you know that what's coming, it fucking makes it like for me, it makes it sad. Like just the whole trying to stop someone from dying storyline just kind of fucks me up.
You know what makes this podcast sad? The fact that we had to find out you haven't seen Logan.
That's honestly
I
the worst
told
part.
I told Nexus that I haven't seen Logan like a long time ago. Probably like even like one of the couple weeks ago we had a pod episode.
You're
on.
disgusting, man.
That just didn't happen.
It did. I mentioned before I didn't watch Logan.
You're disgusting.
That's disgraceful behavior.
Someone didn't let me watch these movies, and yeah, I just never got around to it.
That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, and then I just forgot about it. I'm
You don't-
watching Logan. You watch Days of Futures Past because it's up there. It's up there with like it's not up there with like Deadpool and Wolverine, but it's in the same like category of like awesomeness.
Is Days of Future Past the one where Quicksilver breaks Magneto out of the prison?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that scene then.
Yeah,
Or part of it.
they combine the universes and it to make things right. Because in the Fox universe, well, in the original trilogy universe, their universe is dead. Their universe is dying. All the mutants are destroyed, so they're trying to go and use the new X-Men to help them, fix their universe.
Oh.
But yeah.
Uh,
It's on the same thing with Deadpool and Wolverine. Same story, kind of.
there's just so many things here that I'm not going to read all of them, but our Stan Lee list was Avengers Infinity War, Iron Man 1, Black Panther 1, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers 1, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire, and then Guardians 3. That was our Stan Lee. And then we have Madam Web in her own category, and then Terrible Horrible Dog Shit, Fantastic Four from 2015. And then everything else
Dog
is in
shit.
there.
Dog shit. Yeah. But yeah, I think we did a pretty solid job on this list. They definitely should have had the Spider-Verse movies on.
It's really the only thing missing.
The only thing I could think of, yeah.
I don't know what else would be missing.
Sure, there's other stuff. I mean, they could have put the original Daredevil movie in there.
That's probably a good thing they didn't.
Elektra.
Electro.
too.
The other
There's a-
Hulk-
there's
But
a-
the
other Hulk
Blade
movies.
movies
Yeah.
aren't in there.
Yeah, the Blade movies aren't in there. This list sucks.
This list fucking sucks. Who made this list?
Yeah,
fucking-
movies.
Let's dog this
trash.
piece of
Fucking
shit. That
dog.
fucking
You have
piece
future
of
movies that aren't even freaking
Blade-
out yet, but you have all these ones that are
God.
missing.
fucking piece
Blade
of
2
shit.
is fucking amazing. Blade 2 is fucking great.
Why is Sonic the
Or-
Hedgehog not in there? Oh wait,
Yeah.
That
No.
should also we should do a
Blade
list on the
2
Sonic movies.
Sonic movies are good. Second
I'm
one's
look-
not as good as the
the
first.
third one's about to be super solid.
think we just talked about because we recorded a
Talked about
pod
it yesterday.
yesterday and we talked about it yesterday.
Knuckles
I haven't seen the
series is
trailer.
ass. I hated it.
I haven't
made
seen
a-
the trailer yet.
They made a Knuckle series.
Yeah, it's on Paramount
Yeah.
Plus,
What the fuck?
where you can go watch Quiet Place,
Oh,
the new one.
yeah.
Day one or whatever.
Yeah, day one. Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, we watched it last night. We were watching it when you were we were messaging back and forth.
Yeah, I like that movie. I liked it a lot. I liked it a
was
lot
good.
better than 2.
I've seen the
Yeah,
first
but-
two, not day one.
It
Gotta
was
go
good.
watch it. Paramount Plus. Free 99.
It wasn't a movie I thought we needed, but it actually fleshes out the story a lot better than I thought.
Anyway, I did
Definitely
have
better than 2.
Reddit confessions, but this episode's almost 2 hours long, so I think we're gonna end it.
Oh damn!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big
This is a
Daddy
good ep.
Bald Alpha has to go get ready for basketball still.
Yeah, so we're gonna end this here. We'll do the Reddit confessions in a different episode with a different guest or something, or I'll just read them to Koolme next time. But
Solid episode. Solid episode. It was a banger. Thought
But,
this was a banger.
everyone, make sure you go check out GinORrmous. He reacts to music, not the Logic album because he fucking hates Logic. And
No. I just don't react to mainstream artists, folks.
I don't know if he's that mainstream though.
He is.
He's
Everybody's heard of Logic.
Yeah, but like when you look at his Spotify monthly listeners compared to like real mainstream, he's only like 10 mil.
Listen, man, I'm getting copyright blocks on.
Well, you'd 100% get
songs
copyright
I
from
don't-
him.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, go check. He reacts to music. He plays PUBG with Koolme. He carries Koolme. Sometimes Koolme carries him. But
It's very less. I don't carry.
but
Oh
yeah,
man, no, I'm like getting an itch in my arm. I'm fiending, folks. I haven't played in a while.
wait, isn't tomorrow PUBG day?
The weekend's. I had the girls this weekend.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out my guys
Another
on
week.
twitch.tv/GinORrmous. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
It was a blast. I enjoyed it.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
we'll be seeing you
Thanks
guys.
for coming on.
Goodbye.
Ready 5 stars. It's on Pandora. It's on.
Oh yeah, rate the podcast 5 stars.
Fuck AMC.
We'll be seeing you guys.
Request me more. What?